what's going on, everybody? Thanks for meeting me out here in the woods today for my official 2022 Axe Cordwood Challenge entry and a little bit of channel update action. Don't worry, don't panic. I'm not changing the dynamic of my channel. I just got a couple ideas in my head and I wanted to run them by you guys and see what you thought. So, quick little backstory, guys. This is my first full year in the Axe Cordwood Challenge. 2021, we'll go back to 2021. That's when I first found out about axes. Found out that I was into axes, and it was December. It was December 2021, and I go into a rabbit hole on YouTube, find out about axes, and I'm like, yeah, I want to try this. This is awesome. And then I learned about the Axe Cordwood Challenge, got a hold of Kevin, and at this point, I got about 2 weeks left before the new year to get an Axe Cordwood Challenge entry in. And at that point, I had maybe been chopping for less than a week. Like, I was brand new. And so what do? I take on a pretty large cherry tree as my only Axe Cordwood Challenge entry, and it was a 1-tree challenge, and it completely kicked my butt, but it taught me a whole heck of a lot, and I'm glad I did that. So now 2021 is my first full year in the Axe Cordwood Challenge, and man, I learned a whole lot. I will say I wish I got a chance to chop a lot more than I did. This was a very busy year for me as far as working went. I've been working for FedEx Freight for almost 6 years now, but I got my CDL through the company and I started driving. So I wasn't home a lot. I was super busy and I was very work focused. So I wasn't able to get out in the woods as much as I would have liked to. So this is what I got chopped this year. But guys, I had an absolute blast this year. I learned so much. I would really like to reflect my past year of videos and just see how much I progressed because, man, every time I come out, I learn so much. And I learned so much from you know, my own experiences and from watching all of you guys chop as well, which is, it's just completely awesome. So I do want to say a huge thank you to Kevin for keeping this thing going, because I think we really have an awesome thing here, guys. And I think we got a great group of guys to, you know, learn from and talk with. And I guess I owe a big thanks to Ben Scott and Steve Edholm, even though I wasn't involved when they were running it. But, you know, Steve Edholm for getting this thing started and moving it on to Ben, and now Kevin for keeping it alive and keeping it fun and interesting and having all the mini challenges and stuff like that. So I'm going to quit rambling on and telling my weird story that isn't really that important and show you guys what I chopped, and also tell you the little challenges I took part in this year, aside from just accumulating some axe chopped wood. Alrighty guys, so as far as 2022 Axe Cordwood Challenge goes, I only did 2 1-tree challenges. One of them was with the traveling axe from Matt Baugh, the vintage axe hoarder, and the other 1-tree challenge I did was with a cruiser axe from Chimney 42 and a Grand Force Brooks Scandinavian forest axe. So 2 1-tree challenges, and the rest of this wood that I bucked up and split with only an axe was just, you know, trees that had fallen down from being dead or from a storm and stuff like that. So I'll give you guys some measurements on the wood that I have here stacked up, because I'm not too knowledgeable on how much wood I actually have here. So I know a lot more of you guys have been doing this for a lot longer, so you'll be a little more knowledgeable on the amount of wood I have. I know I don't have a cord, but I'm thinking maybe I have a rick or a cord face, maybe 2, I'm not sure. So yeah, I'll get you guys some measurements. I'll bring you guys in closer, and then we'll go over a couple channel updates. Alrighty, so these little wood stands I built out of broken pallets. I built them to be 10 feet long, not realizing that, you know, a cord is usually measured by 8 feet. So they are, my stacks are 10 foot long, and then from the pallet, I would say this one is about 34 inches high at its highest point, and where it starts to taper off here is about 30, 31, and I'm assuming the same on the other side. Yeah, about 31, 32 inches. And now we'll move on to the next pile. Alrighty guys, so same thing with this pile. I made this pallet thing 10 foot long. And from the pallet to the top, this one is about 30 inches. And where it starts to taper off, it's about 29. And then the same thing over here is about, 27, 28, 28 inches or so. So again, I'm not sure how much wood that equates to. I'm gonna shoot from the hip and say maybe a rick. So maybe like about a cord face or maybe a little more. I don't think it's yet a half a cord, and I know it's absolutely not a full cord. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out this is not a full cord of wood. So this is what I was able to get chopped for 2022. Like I said earlier, guys, I really wish I was able to get out here a lot more and do more chopping. Alrighty, guys, so a couple channel updates. Like I said earlier, I am not going to be changing the dynamic of my channel. I'm still going to be doing axe cordwood work. I'm still going to be testing out axes and chopping and trying to teach things that I know or things that I have learned from everybody else in my own kind of way. And I'm still going to be doing, creepy basement videos. But I was thinking about introducing a couple things to the channel as well. So I just wanted to see what you guys thought about that. And one of those things is more bushcrafty type things. So since the channel has grown, I've been getting a lot of requests for bushcraft type videos. And I'll be honest, I haven't done any yet. And if you're one of those people that have been asking to do things, for me to do things like that, guys, it's nothing personal. I'm just a little hesitant to do that because I personally, even though I do enjoy bushcraft, the idea of bushcraft and camping and hiking and just being out in the woods in general, I just personally feel when I think about myself as doing bushcraft videos, I attempt to film them and then I never post them, and then I feel kind of weird about it because I truly believe that there's so many great bushcraft channels out there that I've learned things from. I feel like I'm maybe not knowledgeable enough on my own. Like when I'm watching them, I feel like I know it, and I'm like, yeah, that's good. I could film something like that. But when I really sit down and do it, and I think about it, I don't think I've been doing it long enough, and I don't think I'm knowledgeable enough in that particular category to put out these, exclusive like bushcraft videos. But what I can do for you guys until I feel like I can get to that point is, I could do some minor bushcraft things that I have learned just from watching other videos and from my own experiences out here in the woods, crafting things out of, the bare minimum or nothing, or maybe knots that I've learned, or some products that I have, some gear reviews. I could do that as well. So I don't want to turn into just a bushcraft channel, but I do like the idea of maybe filtering some of that in there, but I'll only be doing the stuff that I feel I'm knowledgeable enough to film and explain, because I'll be honest, nothing's worse than, a guy going on YouTube and talking about things he has no idea about and tries to sound knowledgeable in that, and I don't know, that's just the worst. Like I said, there's a ton of great bushcraft channels out there, guys, so I will do some bushcraft stuff, some gear review, things like that, here and there, but I don't think I would be interested in doing that exclusively. I really enjoy the way my channel is now, and I seem to get a lot of good feedback with how the channel is now, and I'm having a lot of fun. So I don't want to make it seem fake. Right now I feel very organic and natural. I'm having a great time doing this. Also too, what a lot of guys don't know about me is I'm also a mechanic. I worked for Yamaha and Polaris as a mechanic for 7 years at a dealership. So being that ATVs are a big part, ATVs and side-by-sides are a big part in axes, chainsaw world, stuff like that, where this is essentially a woods tool. If you guys are interested in it and you own machines like this, I would be more than happy to put out some videos about maintaining these machines, hopefully save you guys a couple bucks from running to the dealership every time. If you feel you're savvy around a couple wrenches here and there, there's plenty of things you could do to your ATV and side-by-side to keep it maintained so it's reliable for you out in the woods. One of those videos I have in mind is replacing your winch cable. That's a super important tool when you're out here in the woods, and mine is broken. So that video, if you guys are interested in it, is going to be very soon. So again, guys, you know, catch myself rambling on, carrying on about crazy stuff. I hope I didn't hurt any feelings about the bushcraft thing. I think it's an excellent idea. Like I said, not to repeat myself, but I do it in every video. I will filter in, you know, trickle in some bushcraft videos on things that I feel I'm knowledgeable enough to go over, whether it be a product review or, you know, things along those lines. And as I get more knowledgeable, I will bring more content as far as bushcraft goes to you guys, especially those that are interested in it. So guys, that's my 2022 Axe Cordwood Challenge official entry. Little channel update action going on there. I want to thank everybody you know, that's been watching the channel and, you know, supporting the channel for the past year, because I've had an absolute blast, guys, and I really enjoy doing this, and I plan on keep doing it. So until next video, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one.